Hey everybody, let's talk Portuguese. Part of growing up is learning to clean up after yourself, and part of being an adult is taking responsibility for the cleanliness of your home. Since we all have to do it at some point or another, let's talk about cleaning. The dust that accumulates in our home, whether we like it or not, and regardless of how many times we dust our house, in Portugal would be called pó. In Brazil, however, pó is a euphemism for cocaine, so they instead call it poeira. Similarly, dirtiness in Portugal is called sujidade, but in Brazil it would be called sujeira. There are many different materials that the soalhos in your house could be made of, and if you live in a loft, it's likely that your floors are made of concrete. In Portugal, that would be made of betão, but in Brazil, that would be concreto. When the time comes to wash your floors, it's important to know which product to choose. In a lot of cases, you'll be bleaching your floors, and in Portugal, you'd be reaching for the lixívia, but in Brazil, that would be água sanitária. The mop we use to swish back and forth and clean our floors is called esfregona in Portugal, but in Brazil, it would be called esfregão. In Portugal, esfregão refers to the rough side of a cleaning sponge. Swiffer-style mops with the disposable cleaning rags are called mopas in Portugal, and they can be called simply mops in Brazil. Once you're done with the floor, you might want to watch out for your clothing, which means checking to see if there are any stains. In Portugal, these are called nódoas, and you'd be reaching for an anti-nódoas. In Brazil, however, these are called manchas, and you'd be reaching for anti-manchas. When you're washing your clothes, laundry detergent in Portugal is called indeed detergente, but in Brazil they use soap to wash their clothes and call it sabão. Fabric softener in Portugal is called amaciador, but in Brazil it would be called amaciante. That's all I've got for these dirty differences between European and Brazilian Portuguese. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and you might think about subscribing to my channel if you're not already. I have a whole playlist of these kind of videos that you can find on my channel or in the eye above, and I will see you next time.